All right, we're recording. So welcome to Kim's Healthy Living, kind of her launch for her new business, her new adventure. We're so excited y'all are here. And Kim, I'm going to let you just talk a little bit about kind of what got you here to this point.
Okay. Angel is a friend of mine that I actually met about a month ago, but I've been following her on Instagram for the past I think it's been a year or two now. And I finally, I saw her having a good old time online and having fun with her friends. And she just seemed like she just had such a great fun time with everybody that she'd spend time with. So I decided to reach out and see what she was up to. As you guys know, I talked to you about what I had went to school for, and I had been having a hard time trying to find something job wise because of COVID. So I figured I'd check in with her to see what was going on. I had looked at some of the things that she was doing, and we finally met. She asked me to come meet her, and since we were close to each other, I drove out to meet her and signed up right away with her because she has offered such a great opportunity with towers for growing our own vegetables and also just other things that she's going to talk about. So I'm going to send it over to her, but her and Dr. Odom have been awesome. They are very informative. And that's one of the things that sold me on why I do what I do with them right now. So Angel, if you want to go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. Thank you. I just thought you never know how you'll meet people, and who'd have thought, 20 years ago, we've been meeting people on Instagram and then becoming buddies. But I love it. And when you reached out, you said, I want to know about that nutrition business you have and those tower gardens. And so I was like, let's just meet. And it just made sense. So I'll tell you my story a little bit. Little background is I was a school teacher and homeschooled for a while and got diagnosed with a brain tumor. And all the while I was teaching fitness classes, thought I was so healthy, and I was very fit, but I was still had a poor diet, eating a lot of fast food, processed food, diet Cokes, typical on the go, whatever's fast, quick, and easy. You got little kids shoveling around, going to football practice, dance practice, all those kind of things. So anyway, I started losing hearing, and that's what took me to the doctor. And it took 3 years. And finally, I was completely deaf and got an MRI. And they said, you have a tumor on your brainstem with tails growing in the nerves, keeping you alive. So it was a very scary time for us. My kids were 9 and 12. And I had a 14-hour brain surgery and had to relearn to walk, talk, swallow. Facial paralysis now. I can't move the side of my face, and I'm deaf still. But I was so just grateful really to be alive. And I bounced back a lot quicker than they thought because I was very fit. We know exercise is important. So when you said you're running, Susan, I love that. But a year later, it grew back. And that's when I had radiation. I got really, really, really sick. And after that is when I said, okay, something's not right. I'm missing something. So I started just doing my own research, and I found that vitamins were not everything we need. My husband's pharmacist, and we have lots of vitamins and supplements, and thought we were doing pretty good in that area. But no, we need more whole food nutrition. So like your grandma may have said, eat your vegetables. We need to eat more fruits and vegetables. So I started just trying to eat better and changing my diet. And then I met a nurse who told me about Juice Plus. And that is when they take fruits, vegetables, berries, and blend them all. It's kind of like juicing, but better because we use the skin, pit, and peel, which is where most of the nutrition is. So they blend it and then take the water out. And so you're getting all the thousands and thousands of phytonutrients. And that is what makes fruits and vegetables so special. That and the fiber that feeds our gut. So the company found a way to deactivate the sugar and add some of the fiber back. And I love it. I started it, and she took me to an event to hear a doctor. We have a lot of doctors recommending Juice Plus, and this one was focusing primarily on children's health. And if you've ever had a health issue, you don't want your kids going that way. So right away I said, I want this for my kids. And she said, well, if you join The partnership is $52 and you get money back every month on your orders. You don't have to, but if you're getting it for several people, it makes sense. So I said, yes, let me do that. And love it. And didn't really do anything with the business because I just wanted to get myself healthy and wanted my kids to be healthy. Ethan had asthma, eczema, just allergies really bad. My daughter was always constipated. I had no idea that cheese was not your friend and that child lived on cheese basically. But they started getting better just by adding Juice Plus, and it comes in capsules or chewables. So the kids got the chewables at no cost, complimentary when the parents order. And it was just a game changer for us. And years went by, and I would tell people in my fitness classes, because they were like, how do you have so much energy? And how does your skin look good? After radiation, I had spots all over my face, and it was a mess. My hair fell out. So all those things greatly improved. I feel better now in my 50s than I did in my 30s. And it was just such a huge change that when Dr. Odom reached out to me, because I had several customers, he said, do you want to make this a business? And I said, it was perfect timing. Yes, let's do this, because I love the product so much. And, I should have started years ago. I wish I had, but, you have to trust timing. Timing just works out. So that's what I do now. And I love it. And I was thinking about going back to teaching school, but I'm much happier doing this. And my income's grown, so I don't have to go back to doing that. So I do love it. But yeah, the best feeling is helping people. So I'm going to show you a really short video because you might be thinking, what is Juice Plus? What all does it have? So I'm going to show you this, and then I'll introduce Dr. Odom. Here we go.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jump start to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition, and then, sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because, let's take an orange, for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders, delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child. by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with the healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other healthful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients, different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
And that's it. That kind of gives a good summary, I think, of what we have and why it's so special. So I want to introduce Dr. Odom now. He will explain more about why we need this in our body. And Dr. Odom is a retired OBGYN, delivered over 17,000 babies. Usually everybody's got to be like, whoa. That's right. And he was a medical director of an anti-aging clinic. And I love that he focuses on research, learning. He's very involved in our children's health study. So you might want to touch on that a little bit. We have a lot of children on this call, right? And yeah, so take it away, Dr. Odom.
Well, thank you, Angel, and thank you, Susan and Amber, for taking your time to join us on this call tonight. Thank you, Kim, for setting it up. And I'm a little bit different in that I grew up in Mississippi. My dad was a coach and a math teacher, and I wanted to do just like him. I went to medical school, took a wrong turn, and ended up there. But long story, we lived out of a garden when I was a kid. Obviously, when you grow up in the 40s and 50s, and your dad's a school teacher, you know we didn't make much money. So we did a lot of gardening and grew our own food. So that concept's been with me for a long, long time. It is really easy to get caught up in the craze that we have today of eating what we call the SAD diet, the SAD, the standard American diet. And it's full of processed food, it's full of sugar, it's full of gluten, and it's full of dairy. And all of those foods are very inflammatory. So I was looking for something like Juice Plus. I didn't know the name, I didn't know it existed, but I was looking for something for my pregnant mothers, because in Mississippi, we have the highest incidence of toxemia, of gestational diabetes, of prematurity, of preterm labor, just all these complications associated with pregnancy. And I knew that it had something to do with nutrition, but I really didn't know a solution that I could offer to patients. And then when I found Juice Plus, boy, voila, it just clicked. And it doesn't take the place of eating, but it fills in the gaps. We know that we don't eat enough plant food. All of us should be eating a whole lot more than we do. When I was looking for this in the early 90s, the recommendation from the nutritional experts in the country was to eat at least 5 servings of complex carbohydrates. That's fruits and vegetables, 5 servings. And today the recommendation, if you want optimal health, is 2 to 3 times that. For some people, 4 times that. For pregnant mothers, it's a minimum of 3 times that. It's really daunting, but it can be done, but it's really hard. So if you could just eat more yourself, eat more servings of plant food, fruits and vegetables especially, and add Juice Plus, then you can improve your overall health picture, trying to reach a state of what we call homeostasis. It's where your body's in balance. So Juice Plus has been just a it's been a lifesaver for me, for our family, but it's also helped so many pregnant mothers in Mississippi, so many other people not pregnant that just don't have good nutrition and don't appreciate the value that plant food gives us. And so our emphasis is to try to help people understand that we need more. And if you're not willing to grow them yourself, or to go to the store and get them, you might want to consider adding Juice Plus, because it is a nutritional essence of these foods, these superfoods, without having to deal with the sugar, because they essentially remove or inactivate sugar. So that again is a little bit of an overview. It's a little bit of my practice. I actually wrote a paper on pregnancy outcomes with my patients. I had over 240 patients over a 4-year period, and we essentially wiped out these complications that I just mentioned. So we know that we can do it. It's a matter of doing it. It's a matter of making a decision and saying, I want excellent health. What can I do? Plant food is the answer. Fiber and phytonutrients. None of us are getting enough. Juice Plus is a way to augment what you're eating, so that you get enough, so you get the minimum amount. So that's what I did in my practice. I'm having so much fun trying to help other people, trying to teach and coach others like Angel and Kim and help them be successful. So that's my passion. That's how I spend my day every day today. And I love it. So thanks for letting me be on this call.
Thank you, Dr. Odom. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So if you want to know exactly what's in it, I can share that. Sound good? This is the fruit blend, and it has the apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, lemon peel, acerola, cherry, pineapple, prune, dates, and beets. And I know I don't eat those every day, but I'm getting the nutrients. And then the veggies: broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and kale. And then we have our purples is elderberry, bilberry, blueberry, raspberry, cranberry, pomegranate, Concord grape, black currant, blackberry, artichoke, and cocoa. And then we have vegan omegas, and we know we need these for our brain, heart, our eyes, skin, hair, nails, and everything we have is vegan. And so you don't taste fish, you don't have fishy burps. And it's not just the threes, it's the perfect balance of 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, all from plant sources. So they skip the fish. And what I love is most of us who either juice or just try to eat more fruits and vegetables, we typically eat the same ones over and over, like 5, 6, 7, maybe. But when you eat, get these, you get the rainbow. They say eat the rainbow every single day. And for those of us that just don't do it every single day, we have that as our insurance. And then I drink the smoothies too, because it has 15 different superfoods, and it comes in chocolate and vanilla. And I love that because it has all the amino acids we need. It's water washed, non-GMO, of course, and just things like broccoli sprouts and radish sprouts, spirulina, things that I just would not typically eat. So when I get that in my body, I feel like I have a little Pac-Man, eating away all those free radicals and preventing things from happening, preventing and keeping me healthy. And I always forget to add in my story, my tumor has not grown. It's still there, very tiny, but it has not grown in many years. So I'm very grateful. And we do a lot of healthy living things, not just Juice Plus, but it's my primary source of insurance to know I'm getting what I need. But yeah, just trying to watch, our cleaning supplies, our water, all these other things. So it's been great for me because it was my catalyst to start my health journey, really, is getting the fruits and veggies. So what else would you add, Kim?
I learned today, and I didn't even know that those omegas, that you could actually puncture it and actually rub it. You were talking about that, rubbing that on this sore spot or whatever, and it clearing it up, which was awesome.
Yes, a lot of women will mix one of the purple berries. It's a little powder, and mix it. I'll show you with the just a little powder, so you can just open it up. The capsule's vegan as well, and then you mix it with the omega just in the palm of your hand, and it becomes a little facial. There's a little cotton ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, make a little facial. But this on your skin is wonderful, and babies need omega so badly. Allison, when her baby Lila was little, like, I don't know, 6 months old, she would poke a hole and just pop it in her mouth. And then she got a little older, so she'd put it in a raspberry and feed it to her that way. And now she's eating everything basically. And children will just chew them up too. So it's really good.
Isn't that what they said would clear up eczema too?
Yes. Well, you take it orally, and it's gonna, your cells heal from the inside. Yeah, my son outgrew his eczema and his asthma, and still gets maybe a little bit of allergy seasonal, but doesn't have to take medicine or anything. So I think the more we can stay off medicine, the better.
Yeah.
But when we need it, we need it. We never say to completely ditch it, but a lot of people who have started on Juice Plus eventually can take less medicine, maybe even get off. I know a couple of people who've gotten off blood pressure, cholesterol. So it's just getting the right nutrients in our body consistently. That's what makes all the difference, I think. So tell us if y'all have any questions. I didn't want to do all the talking.
No, I'm ready to go ahead and get it. Years and years ago, I was on this, and reason I think we had moved at the time, and then I couldn't remember what it was, but seeing the Juice Plus, I remember now what it's a monthly, you get it monthly, right? It's shipped to you. So yeah, we need a change, like we're ready for it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. It is shipped in a 4-month cycle. So they send you a 4-month package, and then most people pay in 4 payments. So I pay monthly. I've been paying monthly since 2012. If you ever run out early, we can expedite it, or if you forget, we can delay it, that sort of thing. So it's very flexible.
Great.
Yeah, well, awesome. Well, Kim can follow up with you.
Okay, perfect. And so it said too, if you sign up as an adult, you can get the kids. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. And we have a program. Like I said, it's like a Costco membership. If you want to get the whole family on it, you save some money. So that's definitely an option too, because you have 11 and 13, and they're all eligible. So if you had other relatives who might want to order, they could sponsor a child too.
Okay, so it's one child per adult. Is that how that works? Okay.
Yes.
And I'll probably.
But if her husband signs up too, he could have a child on his, right?
Correct.
Yes, absolutely.
And with him, I don't know if y'all have heard of something called doTERRA.
Yeah.
I have he's just started that maybe a couple weeks ago. And so we'll probably see how this goes for me, because I remember it being really good. So I'm excited to, get back on.
Start on the product. I would definitely do that. Ooh.
I'll get with you, Susan, later about it.
Okay.
After the call, I'll get with you about it.
Sounds great.
Awesome. And Amber, did you? Oh, go ahead, Dr. Odom.
I was just going to ask her if she had ever heard of Juice Plus.
I actually have heard of it before, but I don't know anyone that has actually in it. But I've read the reviews online before I joined the call. So I was looking through some of the pros and the cons of it. I do want to ask though, how does it work for people that might have food allergies?
What it actually does is it will help get over those food allergies, because the food allergies are autoimmune, and with Juice Plus over time, it corrects these imbalances in your gut bacteria, and because your beneficial bacteria thrive on fiber and phytonutrients, which is what Juice Plus is. And people that have food allergies, typically, they really need more fiber and phytonutrients. And when they eat it and they change their bacterial balance, then these food allergies typically disappear. Not overnight, but they get better and better, and then before you know it, they're gone.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Okay, well, I'll definitely get with Kim. I want to talk to my nutritionist about it and my doctor first, for sure. But it's definitely something that I'm interested in for sure, because I'm very big on my fruits and vegetables as it is, but there are certain fruits and vegetables that I'm not allowed to have. So I would like to talk to him about that and find out if this will work for me.
I used to have patients, I would talk to them about Juice Plus. They'd be pregnant. I would tell them I'd seen so much improvement in other of my pregnant mothers. And they would say, I want to take this to my internist. I want to run this by my family doctor, my family physician. And I would say, great. I would encourage you to ask anybody, and ask them this way. You don't even have to mention Juice Plus, but I would say, doctor, I'm thinking about adding more whole raw food, fruits and vegetables and berries. Do you think that would be a good idea? And I can't imagine any doctor saying, no, I don't think that would be beneficial for you.
Well, I have a GI doctor because I had ischemic colitis. So there are a lot of whole foods that I cannot actually have. There are some whole raw fruits and vegetables and nuts I actually cannot have due to a hole in my colon. So there are some things that will cause that hole that has not actually healed just yet. I'm still in the healing process. So it's temperamental right now. And so we're still in the healing stages to make sure that it heals on its own naturally, without, causing any more inflammation with that and the lower intestine, so that I don't have to go through the surgery, because we already know what the risk level is if I have to go through that surgery. So that's why I just want to talk to them about it, because they have me on a really, really, really strict diet on what I can and cannot have. But I'm very interested in it because I just got cleared to, go back to the gym, and then there's certain things I am allowed to have, like fruits and things like that. But I just know I have to check with them first.
Sure. No, we would encourage you to do it. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. No, thank you. Thanks.
Yes. I hope that all works out for you, and more healing too. I know getting to the gym feels good.
It does. It really does. And I appreciate that this is vegan as well, because that has been the game changer for me getting back healthy and my healing process. So this, I'm really looking forward to being back to normal.
That's awesome. And maybe Kim, I can show you where the research is too, if you want to look at that, Amber, because it does lower inflammation and so much more. But we have some really good studies I think you'll like, since you like to read and study. And
yes,
Kim's a nutritionist now too. So that's exciting.
Thank you.
Yeah, so excited. All right. Well, did y'all have anything else to add before we close it up?
No, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you ladies being on. And we're going to do this again tomorrow night. If you want to grab somebody and have them join us, we got some other friends that going to make it, and y'all are welcome to come back. And if you think of more questions, bring them. We're always here to help any way we can.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
I was gonna get a
Thank
picture.
you. Nice meeting you.
I can put the cartoon up.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
All right, thank y'all. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.